got sort of last picked by the LCS incumbents. And they certainly have put up good performances so far here as well.
And back when they were napkins in disguise, they still put up great scores in other tournaments off on the side, and Cognitive was usually lower on the ladder. Like, when the 3 teams that emerged, the NIP, the TWZ, and the Cognitive, were the 3 ones that were going to face off against the relegated teams, I didn't believe it. I thought it was going to be Complexity, possibly Quantic, and things like that, but then there were internal problems and all of that. But Cog really stepped up their game and took some Titans down in that one.
Yeah, they've done a good job of kind of buffing themselves up here. We'll see how these teams can fare now. Right now, the battle line is just drawn as usual. So for these guys, just making sure that they see that the river is still flowing.
They've got the line of scrimmage here, and they don't have a TP on Westrise. He took Ghost.
Offsides from Broken Shard.
Oh, you got to restart it.
5 yards lost. Football season's over, and I've now started the football jokes. It's the North American Challenger scene. I can say football and not have people yell at me.
Yeah, let's just hope that one of the teams isn't the Broncos.
Uh-oh.
Then you don't really have an exciting game.
I mean, points are still fun.
Yeah, well, if you get just put up 8 on the board, right?
Yeah.
As long as it's not a complete shutout. But yeah, Westrise took Ghost. He switched it at the last minute to...
He's fighting people.
You know what? We were talking about running to Dragon. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do it on foot with Ghost. He doesn't care about the TP. He's going to run straight there.
That does not seem like the right idea. Minions have spawned. Here we go. Let's see where these guys go. They're just sitting at the lines. Looks like Broken Shard is going to start as a blue buff. Top side start as well here for Admiral Ziploc.
And no sweeper lenses on the field.
Yeah.
So usually when you see a really offensive jungler like Elise, you'll take the sweeper lens, but Broken Shard is actually going to lend some vision to his team. They're taking this game very seriously and paying each other respects here.
Yeah.
Nobody's underestimating anybody else.
To consider it, like, both junglers are very, very strong early game as well. I expect to see them get an early start. Actually, already Harass coming down to the bottom lane. Zane King, nothing here. Dropped pretty well. And by the way, I just got to point out, most servers I see in pro play start with Ricochet. It just contributes more damage overall to a fight.
Yes.
But when you learn it at level 1, you get the bounces in there. It's painful.
Yeah, it's also less mana intensive than using the Boomerang Blade constantly, and you'll get more damage out of it. And you'll push the wave. Fast push. It's big right now.
5-5 in minions so far. Level 2 likely to come in first for a determine. See if that means much. Both junglers have now finished a buff and 1 camp so far. So we're about 40 seconds away from them showing up in lanes if they wanted to.
Yeah, and we're speaking of fast push. Immediately Zamfir pushing that straight to the turret of Prawley. You know, no CS disparities just yet, but Westrise is out ahead of Shen with the aggressive Doran's Blade.
It's true, yeah. A lot of bully potential there available. Broken Shard now level 3, finishing his buff at about 3 minutes. Similar stuff here for Admiral Ziploc, level 3. So the next thing for me to track is going to be where these junglers go, because right now the bottom lane is pushing in for determined, and Cognitive's jungler is nearby.
Yeah, and Broken Shard is making his way towards that river bush area. Probably does have chain available, and he's going in.
Root already lands Flash Cocoon into Zamfir. Do they have the damage? Flashing away. First blood picked up, 361 gold. Wow, that started quickly.
Because it was before the 4-minute mark, it's worth less gold, but they still push him out of lane. They'll get a CS advantage here. And Broken Shard, he's going to get experience, too, from clearing this out. He's going to also put kind of like a marker on Ziploc and say, all right, you're mid. I know you're not going to be anywhere else. All my other lanes can shove and push.
And that they are already. Broken Shard still harassing under the turret. That takes a bit of damage. I'm surprised to see probably not backing yet. He doesn't cash in his first blood gold, so actually Zamfir is going to be back in lane with an extra Doran's Ring and a ward now that he doesn't have flash.
Yeah. They know he doesn't have flash, though. So Broken Shard can make a repeat visit, and it's harassing Admiral, and here he comes over the wall.
Ooh, dodges away from the Cocoon and the root right there. So it's going to be a safe Admiral for now. No demotion for you, Ziploc.
Admiral's like, I can break these chains. You can't break those chains.
No, you need a QSS or cleanse, and you didn't bring either, buddy. So check yourself.
It's early game. He might go for a late game just to break the chain, just to prove he can do it.
Just to prove. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Or I guess Zane King can't pick up. Oh, close there.
Broken Shard.
That was a good dodge.
Wow.
He did not get reckoned with. Westrise and Richie Rich.
See what you did there.
Yep. I got my ability names. Don't worry. We're good to go.
I reckon you did.
Yeah. There you go.
Became really American.
We're making it happen.
The NALCS or
I reckon you did. Oh dear.
All right.
This is gonna degrade very rapidly, guys.
Yeah, it is. Especially since, like, you've been telling those bad jokes.
Oh, do you want more? I feel like it's too early in the game for more.
It's too early in the game for more. But
Okay.
I gave them to you.
That's true. I told you
And
you
I
get held
realized
glass. Oh
there's
no,
a problem. Broken
Zamfira.
Shard. He's going
rooted,
for it.
Stun.
Oh!
The pain, it's coming. Broken Shard, the damages. 100 health. Goodbye. Another kill picked up. 300 gold to Broken Shard. This mid lane, not too happy for Cognitive.
And I talked about it earlier where Broken Shard, he knows the flash is down. He's going to make repeat visits mid. And he's got to level up now on Ziploc so he can harass him out of lane. He's going to soak this experience while Prawley backs.
So Prawley's going to back with about 500 gold worth of kills and assists under his belt. And he rushes Sork Shoes. So Prawley's going to deal some real damage in that lane.
Yeah, and he's going to be able to close that distance and aim the chains a little better instead of reaching for them.
Sure.
And the range on's pretty tricky, especially when you source it at the same time.
See, Q, bit of damage.
You got
Pesky
the
minion in the way. It's okay, nothing here, picked it up.
Yeah, got it
the
in
kill.
range for him.
Yeah.
It was a good help.
Easy shot. Caitlyn managed to snipe that one away. Minions still, though, like, it's interesting because the tournament's like trying to push, but they're running out of mana now. But that was how they were keeping themselves from getting harassed. And I feel like with Sivir not having mana, it might get tougher for the determined bottom lane here.
Yeah, and you were talking about how the range on Sivir is 500.
Low. Yeah.
150 less than Caitlyn's. They bring the Annie to the table with the 625. So Bubba Dub will be doing zone control and harassing.
True.
While when Nothing Here tries to go for some CS.
The actual total range of both lanes is equal if you add the ranges together.
Oh.
Did you know?
500 plus 625. And then Thresh is 475.
Yep. Plus
650.
There you go. The maths.
You're blowing my mind, freak.
The maths, they are here. I've got them. Just wanted you guys to know about that one. Zamfira also, he's still 500 range too, right?
Oh.
Ooh.
Was in range.
Babadub, really good play. The flash force. Gentlemen, they're going to try to force this one down. I don't know if they're going to get anything for it. Okay, that was a really awkward ulti then.
So Richie Rich is now in a bad position. He's going to have to make some type of trek back and walk up top. Broken Shard, he actually goes straight up top. They know that he's out of lane. It's going to be a 2v1. He's going to get some turret damage here. And Ziploc, he's not falling for this.
He's too far into the trees, man.
He's in the
He
trees.
took the camouflage.
Came out of the trees, man. His face was just right up against that.
He made it. Tree-hugging hippie Broken Shard, making himself.
He's a spider. They make their webs there.
Yeah, exactly. It's his home environment, man. Would only be better if he was Maokai.
It's going to go down so quick. I don't think Ziploc will be in range.
Might
He has the W.
Picked up. Ooh, Zerklock tried to smite.
Broken Shard got it
early. Yeah, Ziploc smited early. So level 6 now on Broken Shard with a red buff steal. So far it's 3 buffs to 2 on the map. Nice jump in there. Zamfira taking damage. Turret firing back though.
It's that pen, and he still comes out on top. And Broken Shard is in this area that isn't warded, and he's just going to go for his blue, possibly hand it off to Prawley here.
Yeah.
And it's back to jungle routes.
Well, here's the thing is so I know with last night's game, we talked about how Xiao Xiao picked up 5 BF swords and it said the sword is mightier than the pen. Well, Prawley's got a bunch of pen, and Zamfira has a sword. So I think Prawley's about to just kind of flip this one around.
Okay.
So maybe the
And he
pen
is
is
playing
mightier than the
LeBlanc
sword.
too.
Yeah.
So, and there is a sword
got
on
there.
Robert Exley.
Yep.
He has that advantage over Nothing here.
It's true.
By a good
By
amount.
a scepter. What are scepters even?
It's just lane sustain, I guess. This is not going to help.
Lame.
Lame sustain?
Yes, it is. I know we picked you for a reason.
You know it was a bad joke when Freak laughs and you cringe at yourself?
That means it's a great joke. I don't know what you're talking about. This is going to go well. I'm looking forward to the rest of these games.
Oh, man.
Well, here we go. Robert Exley, Bubba Dub, chilling in the bottom lane. No GP10 by either support. Rushing for the sight stones.
So Zamfira doesn't even go offensive build here. He goes straight for a Negatron cloak.
Ooh.
He's
Okay.
like, Broken Shard's going to keep coming here. I need help. And there's a 3-man gank mid on the LeBlanc.
Gigantic roam here. Admiral Zibot looking forward. Richie Rich, can you get the early flash? That's smart by
That was
Prawley.
good.
Yeah.
Because Richie Rich had his flash available. Flash, taunt, flash. Either of them would have done that.
So, okay. Probably
He just
flash.
used distortion, too.
Yep. So now Prawley's got to keep track of his cooldowns. A little fade away.
When you W... Oh, nothing here.
Nothing here. Gets away from this one.
And there's nothing there.
Not anymore. That's his, actually, it's his name on live right there.
It is.
If you want to look up his most played, nothing there, the screen name.
Ziploc sees this.
That's a bit risky. Ziploc going to go in on Bubba Dub. Ulti comes across as well. Nice fade across. Bullet Shield keeping him alive a little bit. The Flay coming through, but here comes the cavalry there, forcing the flash away from the support. Nothing here, forced to run away. Broken Shard still chasing. 200 health on Zane King. Nice kick coming back. The flash auto from Robert Lee picks it up. 1-0. The BF sword pulling its weight on this one.
Broken Shard is so aggressive, and he's at the right place at the right time. If they stall for him, he is a menace right now. 100% kill participation in this game so far.
Very nice plays right here. Bubba also looking to keep making plays. Tibbers still chilling in the river. I think he used it as a ward. Tibbers basically roleplayed as Evelyn there.
It's a 50 gold ward if you kill it.
Yeah.
So it's a little pricey. Admiral, he wants to take that.
I feel like he shouldn't try.
He shouldn't.
But lost the last Might
you
War.
can see it in his blind eyes.
Wow. Well, there we go. Could be Dragon going down, picked up by Brokenshard. Ziplock's going to go down 1-0. Bubba trade back 1-for-1 in this fight. And here comes Richie Rich as well. Brokenshard getting chased down. 400 health. The jumps forward. Nice repel right there. Goes the other side. Nothing here. Gets a red buff for his troubles. 2-for-1 in this fight. I got to say, not too bad for Cognitive.
So I'm glad I said the 100% kill participation then, because now he doesn't.
Nope.
Oh, it was a good roam by Richie Rich to be there, using his Stand United to get into that fight. Westrice did what we said he was going to do if he didn't bring the teleport.
Yeah.
And
Cried in top lane.
Yeah. He had the ghost, didn't even make the trek for it. So we're going to look at this again. Admiral Ziplock, he's just buying time. We have Kale coming down from the side. Probably's going to come in after the Dragon's done on Broken Shard. They're going to blow up Bubba Dub, and he goes after Ziplock. Ziplock taken out in the back, and it's just a good zoning there. And at the end, there was a nice flash after the taunt there. And Broken Shard, he repels up to avoid the damage, but he has to come down, and nothing here picks it up.
You know what's crazy to me as well is Zamfira was silenced and then stunned while his Lee Sin teammate went down. So actually, I never even saw the intervention come out in that fight, at least not at the beginning. Ziplock couldn't be saved.
Oh. You got to save yourself. That's what they teach you when you're that high up in the rankings.
Ignore teammates, acquire invulnerability.
He's like second from the top.
Yeah. Well, see what else these guys can do with this one. Westrice dangerously alone here in the top lane. Pops the ulti. Gonna try to run away. No dash available. No, well, he's popped Ghost. I don't know if it's going to matter too much. Trying to lifesteal back up. Still just fighting back and forth. He is a tanky man. Has most of Sunfire Cape. Ulti's still there. Picks it up. Admiral Ziplock with a kick in the back of the head. 4-3 in kills.
Showing he's deserving of that promotion. They obviously taught him self-defense. Goes straight out there. And probably put the aggression on Zamfira.
But I feel like it's much less impactful than before. Level 9 on both these guys. The trade's coming back. Probably, yeah, he maxed the distortion. He's got the wave clear, but
it's not Negatron Cloak.
Yeah, it is.
It really is paying off. He neglects all of Crawley's builds so far. Yeah, just has penetration.
Yep.
So he's like, all right, I'm going to build a big magic resist item, and I don't even know what it's going to build into. Abyssal Scepter?
He's gonna
Banshee's Veil?
Yeah, at some point Banshee's like super late
At some point. He'll probably hang on to it for a very long time.
It'll be like his 4th item.
Yeah. Yeah, because you want that Nashor's Tooth as soon as possible, and then back it up with Lich Bane. And then just more AP, whatever you want.
Exactly. Well, we'll see as the build progresses there. Finally, probably goes back to base, picks up Home Guard boots on his sword shoes, as well as the makings of a very important Deathfire Grasp for him.
And so once he gets that Deathfire Grasp, it's going to really be on Zamfira's shoulders to try and counter that. The hook lands, but nobody's in the vicinity, so he's not going to take that. And they're collapsing on this red.
Well, let's see what they can do. Brokenshard goes for it, picks it up, gets taunted though. He's not in a good spot. Flay comes down, does not land the box. Ziplock shows up, but there's a frontliner, Shen, taking a bit of pain. Tibbers goes down on the tanks as well. Ziplock goes in for the fight. Hook lands. Who's going to take the damage now? Lantern comes into the background. The damage comes across. Nice kick there onto the team. And both teams disengage from the fight.
And Caitlyn is much closer than Nothing Here is. I mean, sorry, Nothing Here is much closer than Robert Exley. Sorry.
Yeah.
She just used the people's names. Don't interchange them. So
I do that. It's bad.
Yeah. It's like Caitlyn and then Robert X. Lee. You like that? Robert X. Lee was much further away, but he's actually going to try to start this blue. Probably's there.
This is a bit risky.
Kale's coming too, because that's who they want to receive it.
Looks like the team's going to be there first for Cognitive. So they realize this. They rotated in time. Broken Shard was not around. And unless there's a Miracle Steal, this should... Ooh, they're going to try.
Might as well. You can switch him back over.
Oh!
Oh, he got it! Robert
X. Lee from the south, making it happen.
That's how they do it there.
Apparently.
Do it fast with boomerang blades.
Yep. At this point. Well,
that was really good.
We left Sivir.
Man.
Alrighty,
it's your fault. It's your fault.
My fault?
Yeah. Sivir, but when you say we, when people say Riot Please, they're usually talking to Freak.
Yes. I actually do everything in this game. If there's a bug, it's my fault.
So if you ever have like a bad game or you lose it because of a bug, just tweet it, Freak.
Yeah, it was. I forced you to lose that game. You're welcome for all the elo lost. I've actually rigged all these matches here as well.
So who's winning this one?
Clearly, as you can tell by the scoreboard, determined so far. I won't reveal the end.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
just
No
messed up.
Spoilers. Okay,
No.
so all right, so you're at least a good guy.
Yeah,
No,
I'm a benevolent ruler. Well, here we go. Westrice, Richie Rich, level 11 versus 10. Ulti is back up for Shen right here. Probably chilling out in the mid lane as well. I want to know where... I mean, he just keeps trying. Damage is going up there.
It's kind of reversing polarity, though. Prawley's taking the brunt of the trades.
Yeah,
he went for early home guards.
He's super squishy. He does have MR glyphs, 4-2 MR there, taking a little bit of the punishment off. But
and instead of getting the Fiendish Codex, he goes for the home guard boots. So every time he goes back, he wants to run fast. He wants to get back to lane as soon as possible.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, oh yeah. You aren't first, you're last.
Exactly. Well, here we go. Determined, looking to make it
and
to
there's
first.
A Sivir, too.
They're going to try. Mid lane turret taking a bunch of pain. Sivir pulled aggro. Didn't really want that. Here we go. The chain lands. Looks like actually one of these guys hits chains, and it's not Zane King here. Probably forced back, though. So the push not working for Determined the entire time. Richie Rich has been pushing top.
Yeah, they've left him by himself. He has the Standing Knight available. So Westerice, they're making a move here. Dragon is up in 30 seconds. And this is a little bit of an early prep time for it. But in the meantime, Richie's going to back, spend that gold so he has it when the Dragon's up for that fight. So it's not just gold burning a hole in his pocket. You want those effective combat stats.
Well, Ziploc, oh no! Gets the kill. He jumps over the wall as well. Burn flash, but Zamfira now without the kill. No intervention here, but just walks away to the turret. That's going to be good enough. That'll intervene for him. Determined, though, still in the mid lane. Richie Rich still top lane, though.
Yeah, he actually didn't back. He canceled it and continued to push. He has the Sunfire, so he has that tool available to him just to push. Shen doesn't have an AoE ability by himself, so he has to rely on his items. And this is going to go over to DTG without a contest because they got Ziploc so low.
Nicely done. Determined, going to get themselves a 4,000 gold lead. Westerice shows back up to the top lane before the turret goes down. Probably removes some wards, and Determined still looking pretty alright here. Westerice did add some more stats to himself. The Merc Tread's already done. The Sunfire Cave, we talked about that one a little bit ago. And let's see. DTG back to the split push game. And it's a little bit hard for him, I guess, to fight up against the Shen TPs.
Yeah. And he didn't bring TP to the table, so it's not as devastating.
Yeah.
He brought the Ignite, which is... he doesn't have a lot of kill potential on a Shen.
No.
So
he's just there to like kill minions and peace out. And they're just going to look menacing at each other. The
Ignite is going to help him if he gets a gank.
Yeah.
Which happened earlier.
Yeah, it worked.
Definitely paid off. Reduced the healing that came in from Kolagami. And DTG just going to push this turret. They have a lot of wave clear in this team. It doesn't look like it at first glance, but they have the Renekton, they have the Distortion, which is being maxed first from Prawley, and they have the Ricochet. There's an immense amount of wave clear there within this team.
Yeah, Jat made the point that Sivir is defensive wave clear.
Yes.
Like defensive anti-push because of the Ricochet, whereas hitting a turret is hard from 500 range. You're likely to get killed, as Sivers tend to do when they're in close range. So I understand. Life is difficult, but I mean, thankfully for them, COG are losing this game right now, so they're only going to be defending.
Yeah.
They've nullified their disadvantages by getting behind early game.
Wow. Are there any teams that don't do that?
Next level strategies right there.
Oh, I think you always want to be ahead. I don't think there's a team where you're like, well, we'll hand them the early game on purpose. Make them think that.
I mean, that's a CLG tactic. Right, they win a game to make their fans think they're doing well.
Push. Take our turret so that the wave is at our tier 2, and you go do other things like contest objectives. I'm going to farm here.
Yes. Have you not watched CLG for the last 4 years?
I have.
Yeah.
And I have been...
It's the exact game plan.
My heartstrings have been toyed with over and over again. I've been a fan all the way through, but man, oh man.
Man. But Monte Cristo showed up as coach and said, guys, that's only one of our strategies. Try something else.
That was brilliant today. I really like that.
Yeah. Oh, they did win their game today.
Esports. I'm glad to see Monty giving the tip of his hat to the Esports Express. Top journalism there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they leaked it. He had to.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, well, it's been revealed, so he might as well.
Oh.
They're kind of like the whistleblowers. Esports Express is the Snowden of League of Legends. They're like, actually,
so
I
know get nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize now?
Yep, that's coming up next. $1 million.
They won't get it, but they'll get nominated for it.
Nomination will be there. Yeah. No one's going to vote for them. They'll vote for themselves, but no one's going to care.
And this blue buff just back and forth here. Shen, Richie's going to back this fight. Man, all this for a blue buff, man.
This poor Golem keeps walking back and forth, and no one really likes it enough to actually kill it. All right, Ziploc's going to try. Nope, goes the other way. Smite comes out. Broken Shard gets it again. Ziploc not doing a good day with smiting. Look at the burst.
That was the money shot right
down.
there.
Yeah, that one hurt a little bit. There we go, Broke. Remixley. Ooh, he spell shields out a little bit of that. He's going to be safe for here, but it's a 1-for-0. The team is ready to siege.
See, Richie, he could have used Stand United to maybe soak some of the damage, but Zamfir was too far gone. Maybe he could have soaked some, and then Divine Intervention would have come out, would have given him enough time for that. This turret's going to go down, all because of that blue buff. And man, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, that guy was so lonely. For so long. He got 2 smites, though.
Yes.
Twice beloved.
Yes.
He was smitten.
But only one team could have him, and the heart was given to Determined.
No polygamy in this game.
Nope.
I'm sorry. Poor Golem.
Golem is not Mormon.
Oh.
What? It's not offensive. It's just a blue thing.
No, it's not offensive.
Okay.
It's not offensive.
I like when I have to say it's not offensive to say it's not offensive. That's when you know you're doing a good job.
No.
It's like, I really like you,
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
It's like, Zyrene, I really like you, but you're not making enough jokes with me.
What?
You're casting well, but...
What?
No,
just get these little... Okay, fine.
my jokes are hilarious, but...
But I need to laugh more at them?
Yeah.
Is that in my contract? It is in my contract, actually, that I have to laugh at Freak's jokes.
You only get paid if you laugh at every single one of them. If you make me feel awkward up here, you're done for.
Oh, okay.
Too late.
No! All right.
See? Now we have an awkward pause. You've done it wrong.
I was about to, like... Okay. So before people start saying that we're high, again, because that happens like every challenger, they're just like, yeah. Oh, Bubba Dub, the kickback!
Oh, the kickback. Oh. Bubba Dub not going to like his life too much. Flashes down, slowed. There's the net coming in. Hook does not quite land. Bubba Dub, 400 health, and down he goes. Nothing here. Kicks the little child in the face.
They put so many resources into that, they had to come out with that kill. Bubba Dub used his flash. He won't have a flash Tibbers Initiate available the next time he's up. And now, Cognitive going after, but Zipbox caught again.
They're trying the 4v5, Determined going in hard for this fight. Let's see if they can do it. Box comes down, the dive towards the back line. Richie Rich cutting way out from the side, flashes away from this one. He's going to be safe. West Rice and Prawley are not done. Look at the damage coming out. Admiral Zipblock gets the demotion, and Zane King going to go down as well. 2 for 0 in the lopsided engage, working nicely for Determined.
Back to Commodore with you, Ziploc. I'll put him above Captain a little bit.
Okay.
You know, he still deserved a little bit of a promotion.
Okay.
I can't completely retcon.
But Commodore's above Captain?
I think it is. I believe it is.
I forget.
It sounds cooler than Captain.
It does sound cooler. I was always sad that Commodore...
Oh, nothing here. Oh, the chain!
1 chain, not 2 chains. That's not enough damage. You didn't do 2 chains.
It's disappointing.
Yep.
You got to have the 2 chains. That's what's going to do it for you.
Birthday song for best song ever made. It's... we'll just move on. Okay, so Baron goes down. I didn't want to pass any commentary. I'm just personally not a fan of Birthday Song. 36,000 gold.
But you said it was the best song. You can't take back what you said.
We're going to move on. Don't worry about it, guys.
All right.
Enjoy music at your own risk. Cog, Zamfiro forced back from the mid lane. Probably wearing the fashionable purple Baron buff. The rest of the team doing the same. Another Dragon to go to Determined as well. These guys are holding on to the game pretty nicely. A couple of early game falters, but by and large, the objective game has gone to Determined.
Yeah, and we've seen what Cognitive has started to do here with their composition. The Divine Intervention and the Stand United can stop probably from 100 to 0ing somebody. We saw it there on Nothing Here, who's the squishiest member of that entire team. Yeah. Out of everybody, he's going to be the one that gets blown up the quickest, and probably still couldn't do it.
Nope.
So it was a good play there, and this composition might work out for Cog in the very late game, but they're going to have to hold on and try to make up for this 9k deficit.
Yeah, because in the interim, both Barrier and Stand United are now down, whereas Probably's got his ulti back.
But Divine Intervention, we'll just throw that one out there.
If he's around. I mean, last time they stunned him and he just dropped immediately.
Yeah, that's true. They focus Zamfir. Go for the person who has the invulnerability. It's like, is there a Lulu? Just go, get her.
As long as you don't overcommit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you chase too far. Singed players like this. You just keep running at them and you're poisoned. Don't chase Singed.
Rule number 2.
Don't chase Singed.
Now you can be a member of Fight Club.
There you go.
Congratulations.
That's also rule number 2.
Oh.
It's actually a combined rule. It's like 2A, don't chase Singed. 2B, don't talk about Fight Club.
And then 3 is, if it's your first day on the league, you have to fight?
Yes. You have to first pick.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like that.
I made it up.
I like that.
I think it works, though.
We should establish a Fight Club for League.
Okay.
The Rift Club.
You got to first... But what happens if everyone went there for the first time? Is it just a blind pick game then?
Nah, we gotta...
Because there's an inaugural game at some point.
We gotta start small. So it'll be 4 members that start, and then we
It's
just
a
start bringing people on. No. We'll just queue into 5s. It'll be a ranked 5s team.
Oh, wow. The other guy won't even know about it.
You add that new guy in, right? And then he becomes inaugurated. And
but you can't tell him about it. How would he know?
See, isn't that how... Like, in Fight Club, the club wouldn't get any bigger unless people talk about it. It's just so good.
So the club is full of rule breakers.
Yes, exactly. You have to trust in human nature at first. Then you beat it out of them after they're gone.
Oh my
you're just like, you're breaking rules. That's fine at first because you're spreading our name. You're being free advertisement. And afterwards,
you just kick him in the teeth for telling people about it.
And that's Project Mayhem.
Okay.
Yep,
well,
absolutely. And DTG is bringing the Fight Club 5v5 in the mid lane.
Yep. Turret down below half HP. No one's even trying to stop him. That's going to be turret number 6 here for the tournament. 25 minutes in. Baron's already off the table. So is Dragon. And they got wards freaking everywhere.
Yeah, they can only have turret objectives in their sight right now. Or people. They can pick people off. Getting these deep wards in. If we look at the map, pink wards all around the Baron area. None have been swept out. DTG has this advantage. And a level advantage across multiple members here. Typically just by 1.
I'm trying to... Oh, we got 2 between the 280 carries. Oop. And for the rest of it, actually it averages out. Uh-oh, nothing here.
Nothing
Taking
here.
the pain. Flash for the E. Probably gets it.
And there's nothing there anymore.
Nope.
There's
a corpse.
He just got taken right off the map there.
Off he goes. Turret now under fire. Rubber sleeve. Watch out. You got turret aggro. Okay, he's safe.
But he's just taking it. He'll lifesteal that up off of the minions that aren't there.
Yeah, at some point he'll get it. That was actually nearly a hook that landed, though.
If he got hooked right into that Q, Ziploc probably would have kicked him back.
Likely would have gotten the kill, absolutely. But he didn't do that. Didn't happen. New minions are here. Nothing here, not alive. 5 versus 4, and the dive comes in. Box comes down. Still under Richie Rich. Zamfira, goodbye! Goes down. No ulti able to be used. 1 for 0. Turret goes down. Inhibitor now under fire.
No nothing here on the table either. Probably he's going for more. Go straight back. Oh, they want the inhibitor. Just zone control there by LeBlanc with the chains.
Well, as you can jump on back, I've got to say, there's been a lot of really nice moves by LeBlancs over the course of this game. And just the
LeBlancs over the course of this game. So Prawley.
Yes.
So Prawley's been making the moves.
And the clone, if he ever got low enough, which I'm not sure he even has.
The LeBlanc.
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, I don't know. Ziploc shows up. Nice kickback. Going to be a kill back on Richie Rich, though. Turret aggro just kind of going onto the tanks. Not a big deal here. Another one goes down with Admiral Ziploc. The respawns come in, but COG hasn't fought with 5 members for like the entire game here. Another turret falls, and now the inhibitor under siege.
He's going for kills.
Bub it up. Gonna burn down with the ignite, but it's still a trade back. 1 for 1 on the fight. Inhibitor now under fire.
Wow. This is going to be a second inhibitor to DTG. And Robert blocks it, and it's a surrender from COG.
He flashed a spell shield just to be flashy. They saw the surrender come out. 12-5, 27 minutes in. It's a pretty resounding victory.